Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we kind of noticed that PlayStation and Sony kind of messed up a little bit. Now, as you guys probably know, PlayStation has been trying their best to put their hands into other outside accessories, and one mainly big one is in regards to the PlayStation Portal. Now, we did already make a video earlier on this week talking about the fact that the PlayStation VR 2 is kind of running into a lot of big issues and struggles because, well, it's pretty much on the end of its days, but right now the PlayStation Portal still has been selling very well, where a lot of people have been very happy with their purchase, people are still looking for it, and some on occasions are actually still being sold out, depending on where, when, what, and why. And at the end of the day, I think most people have liked their Portal. If you guys have gotten a Portal, leave a comment down below if you like it or not. But right this second, we're now seeing a huge issue these past few days, ever since the most recent update that has kind of completely borked and broken the PlayStation Portal. So number one, I'm going to give you guys the gamer drama of the news of what's going on. And number two, kind of give you guys some quick, easy fixes of how to, fix it because people have been having issues. Things like the console itself not connecting, dropping, massive, horrible, frame rate issues. And as you guys know, it's a more pure Wi-Fi focused, internet-based console. So the fact that there's any issues with it at all is not the best because, well, if you're having issues, you can't utilize it. Say a PlayStation 5, basically if it's hardware, if you're having Wi-Fi issues or 5G issues, thankfully you can still run single-player games. But for this, it's kind of a little bit of a dudzo. So we're going to go talk about this all throughout this video. So if you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy, subscribe if you guys are new, give me your thoughts and comments, and let's dive on into the video itself. So we've been seeing now a lot of big news on this. And it's not the world's worst because there does seem to be a few seemingly easy issues. But the PlayStation Portal community has now been reporting connectivity issues following the update of 3.0.0. And I'm not going to say only a small little update and small little issues. It's not the most biggest news. But the fact that some people have had astronomically bad issues with it makes it more than news. So the PlayStation Portal update 3.0.0 rolled out yesterday, and it seems to have resulted in connectivity problems and other issues for quite a few players. We've seen enough complaints across gaming forums. I'm going to show you guys some of the Reddit posts and tweets and mentions all this because it's just been rough. People are very unhappy with it, and thankfully we've been seeing a very bare bones issue. Factory reset, go to raw, go to how you bought it, and then ideally re-update from that. And we've been seeing a lot of people fixing that, the very usual tech issue. Did you try to turn on off again? Basically just that. But that hasn't been working for everyone, although that has had a very high success rate. But some of the issues have been way more kind of rough than expected. So basically, seen over here, a lot of the gaming forums, social media have all basically deduced that these aren't isolated things. It's kind of a widespread issue. And rise up right this second, Sony has not acknowledged anything so far, which kind of sucks. But hopefully people still get it fixed on up or have a 3.01 update soon. So the PlayStation Portal update 3.0.0. Caused connection problems and visual issues, players say. So latest Portal update was supposed to enable support for public Wi-Fi. We did talk about that, and it's kind of a big-ish deal, mainly because a lot of people were having, they want to expand it out, go to different areas, work on 5G, whatever it might be, it's good. It's welcome, new features, new connectivity things, good. But a large number of players have reported that they're now experiencing issues with their own home connections. So they're trying to go and make everything better, make connections better, but at the same time, their own home is still having issues. Numerous threads have popped up on Reddit where people are not only reporting that they're being kicked off their own home Wi-Fi. So let's go and say you're streaming a game or utilizing your PS Portal, and then everything just gets buzzed. Your internet's fine, no issues, your PlayStation's fine, your PC's fine, laptop's fine, phone's fine, whatever. But for some reason, your Portal is just having connection issues, which sucks if you're playing a game. We all agree, that just sucks. But they're also seeing strange dips in image quality. So some commentators responded by saying they haven't experienced any issues, while others have been saying yeah, my thing is completely borked and broken. So I want to show you guys one big thing, because I saw this post right here. And we've seen a lot of other ones too popping up, where it says, anyone having connection issues like this after the update? I was playing fine before the update, but now every time I connect to my PS5, it looks like this. I try to restart and factory reset. PS5 is hardwired, and I have a solid connection on other devices as I tried remote play on my phone, and basically then utilize the same features you would use for the PlayStation Portal. Zero issues on the outside stuff, on the phone. They're basically saying hey, this is what happens to my console. And look at how horrible this is. Now, Don't get me wrong, like I've worked through like customer support and tech stuff a decent bit. There could be a lot of other issues with this of why this happened. Like there could be Wi-Fi issues. I don't know. Like there is a possibility. Like maybe there's a weird wall, maybe you have a brick wall. But the fact that so many other people are having issues with it kind of nulls it down. But this is like look at the picture. Like it's maybe like almost like a weird mine debacle. Look at the controller. Controller looks fine, like a nice, proper, normal quality. Look at the screen. This is borked. This is broken. This is like horrible to go and see. If this was my PlayStation Portal, I'd probably feel pretty bad. But we see this, which is like blurry and pixelated. And this has been happening to a lot of other people. Like a lot of people have been having this issue popping on up. If you kind of go through these forums too as well. So if you guys some people are saying like if you had issues with this, go into a factory reset. Some people are saying this works. Some people are having issues. It's just really rough. And they said a lot of people haven't had issues until this week, my first time away from home with it. The update said I'd be able to access hotels' Wi-Fi and stuff, and they have nothing. So they basically have to use their own home network, use their phone, like their old consistent things or whatever, and it sucks. If you're dropping a few $100s and you have to have an update like this and it completely breaks everything, it gets sad. Like sucks. Like I wanted to work. Now, granted though, usually PlayStation, these big companies are pretty on top of having fixes, and obviously some things are jerry-riggable, where you have a chance, factory reset, fix up everything. Like that's cool. Like it's nice. But once again, like everyone wants to have their stuff actually like properly working. And there's been a lot of other things. Like there's been a lot. Like even saying like PlayStation Puller Cross social media update. The latest update made things worse. And a lot of people are having issues. Some people are cool though. And I think that's good. Like, I mean, the fact that some are working, it might be like an individualized issue, might be a Wi-Fi issue. I mean, who knows? Like, who generally knows? But at the same time, like the fact that there is so many people out there that are having consistent issues, that's not cool. So the latest update across all social media has users, including myself, upset. Portal worked great. But since the last update, I'm having connectivity issues and image quality constant dips with bad compression as well. I was in a Facebook Portal group, and many other users are experiencing the same problem. So it sucks. Like there's a big widespread issue. A lot of people are bringing this on up. People are discussing this and talking about this, whereas some people may have no issues. But also some people are saying like, yeah, I have also noticed from time to time I'll see a network exclamation icon showing at the top right corner and the game start to lag a bit. 1 to 2 seconds, then everything goes back to normal. But once again, if you're in the middle of a game and it has issues, you're in the middle of a boss fight, playing Elden Ring, and everything gets broken, like, sometimes that just ruins the vibe. Now, I don't want to be like that guy who's like so nitpicky where 2 seconds of a game is like, wow, I'm going to quit gaming forever. But I've had times where I'm playing a game like an Elden Ring, Dark Souls or whatever, Stellar Blade, and I am doing a boss for 2 hours. There's an issue, bug, lag spike, whatever. It's been happening with the Elden Ring DLC for me, and it can completely ruin your flow. Like, completely. Now, not to sound like a whiny gamer, I just take a 10-minute break, come back, or go the next day. Like, I know, I'm not, like, crazy. But it still sucks. At the end of the day, it still sucks. It's not like one of those things we have to go and get a pitchfork and complain and everyone tweet at PlayStation or whatever. But it is still news, and it still sucks, and it does seem like this is a widespread issue all floating around everywhere. I'm also saying I did have a strangely bad issue after the update, but I will restart my router, give it a few days, and a lot of people are basically just waiting for this too. Here's another one from 10 hours ago. I definitely get network issues now. I never got them before the latest update. So once again, like it's still happening, it's still ongoing. We're seeing people on social media complaining about it, and it sucks. Like I said, if you kind of look through some of these are rough. Or some people over here too as well who have it like 100% fully bricked. Like this is just done though. PS Portal just goes this screen after connecting to my console. What's happening? It can't do anything after it connects. And once again, this is just a lot of people having issues. And it sucks. It's like a $200 piece of hardware. It's like a bonus thing. And this is also off the same kind of ride of the PlayStation VR 2. The PlayStation Portal has been well received, selling way better, and people like it. Makes people want to have a PSP 2, PS Vita 2, like brand new handheld. I want one. But at the same time, if PlayStation really can't get a hold of these random accessory things and make them work, it makes things suck. Like, it truly does. Because like the PlayStation VR 2 is going to completely get wiped out. There are a lot of people bought those. They're going to be sad. Now, this is not as extreme. Like, this is, like, hopefully going to be fixed very easily. Maybe, hopefully, some niche issues. Hopefully, next update, no problem. It's widespread enough, but I haven't really seen that many people talking about it, tweeting about it, or whatever. So, hopefully, like, I don't think I'm famous enough to go and bring this up. Maybe you guys leave a like in the comment or comment down below and be like, yeah, I've had issues or that sucks for people, just to help out the algo. But at the same time, like, I do hope it works. If you spend $200, you want something to work. And it sucks if you're like one of those people where everyone else's thing is working fine, and then you're sitting there sad, hoping yours actually would too. So give me your thoughts and comments on everything down below. I appreciate you guys all very much for watching. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below if you guys want to follow. And if you guys do have a portal, hopefully you guys don't have any issues with it, because it just sucks. I hope it gets fixed up for you guys ASAP.